Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. Welcome back to Factory Town, where things are actually going quite well. First episode, we had a rip-roaring success. We've got the very sort of, I guess, rough outline of the town drawn up. We got a town center that's already looking like it's a level 4 to me. We're pretty happy with it. We've got a good supply, a pretty decent supply, I would say, of goods to the food market. Not quite there with regards to supplying 100% of milk to all houses, but that's fine. Same with flour as well. We're not quite there, indeed, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We've got the basics of what we need, and we're going to be building on that in today's episode. Book satisfaction, we are not doing altogether too well with regards to books, but to be honest, that can probably be amended if we increase the number of people that we have working in the workshop. We're going to do that. The aim today is to try and get cloth conveyor belts, well, starting production. Wooden rails, we want to start production of them as well. Happiness, I do think that it's going to be possible for us to hit 120 happiness, and the way in which we're going to do that is we're going to provide additional, we're going to be able to provide additional resources to both the food market and also the general store. I mean, some of these things, for example, we've already started producing. For example, wood wheels. Wood wheels we already produce. I actually think we probably already produce enough of them. It's just quite a simple job of getting wood wheels, boom, getting the delivery route sort of set up here. Literally as simple as that. I maybe should try and get one of these roads paved. There we go. So that's accelerating. That's accelerating things slightly. That's going to get us a few more red coins, of course, which we very much care about. At the same time as providing us a little bit of happiness, a little bit of experience. I reckon it's probably not too difficult to hit 120 happiness. All we need is more stuff. More stuff. Okay, so that's everything that we can realistically supply at the moment, anyway, to the general store. Let's focus on the food market, shall we? So grain we can get, eggs we can definitely get, fish and cooked fish. We're not quite there with fish yet, but I tell you what, if we go and check out research, if we get the kitchen, then that will pretty easily allow us to get cooked fish and uncooked fish, for that matter. So let's get that right now. What do we need? Stone bricks. We do not have any stone bricks, in fact. Let's increase the number of people that are working in the stonemason. See if that makes a difference. Yep. I feel like I should maybe have a little bit of a backlog. Also, this cart can definitely be deleted. The wooden conveyor belt is king, as they say. So let's get. Oh, that's not altogether too good. Let's lower the ground. Terrain flatten. Terrain flatten down? That's fine. Actually, that's totally fine. Alright, so we'll get the conveyor out, and then that up and over and in. Cool. Okay, so that's good. It's definitely a step in the right direction. We have no way to automatically extract stones at the moment, so I'm actually just going to get a couple of additional workers to increase the rate of stone extraction here. There we go. Pretty good. We're happy with that. And we should be satisfying completely, I believe, stone bricks. So that's good. So we should start to build up a little bit of a backlog there, which is kind of what we're hoping for. Already hit 108 happiness. We're gonna hit 120. Mark my words. Right, but we do need more stone brick, and that is concerning. It is concerning that we're not able to get any more. I think the stonemason is kind of maxed out. Kind of maxed out, which is a little bit of a shame. I feel like I need to backlog. I feel like I need to backlog it a little bit, but I don't really want to do that because I kind of like the fact that I'm getting this much this much money, these many red coins from exporting all of my stone into the general store. I mean, there is another alternative. The other alternative is if we remove these resources here, we can nab ourselves. We can nab ourselves another one of these stonemasons. Stonemason, stone brick. Yep. Assign like half the people to go and work on stone bricks here. Excuse me? There we go. That make it any better? And then we'll just like export at the side. I mean, look, it's not a perfect workaround, far from it, but it's at least going to bolster. It's going to bolster the number of stone bricks that we have, which should be kind of handy. And we only need this. We only need this many people on a sort of very, very temporary basis before we can hopefully get a mine. Actually, I think it is. We can get a tailor. We can get an intermediate logistics thingy. We can get a cloth. Okay, we need to get intermediate logistics in order to be able to get the cloth conveyor belt, which we will get. Logic blocks, yes, we love logic blocks. We will get to use them in a second. We'll get the tailor. We'll get the wooden railways. Yep, that's cool. We'll get the cloth conveyor belt. We'll get the fluid pipe as well. Let's just get it all. Let's get it all bought. What do we need? We need to hit tech level 4, which means that we need to get the cloth conveyors, and we also need to get the wooden rails. Both of which I think is entirely possible and stuff that we should be able to do relatively easily. Right, so we got a whole bunch of animal feed coming out of here. Do we have enough animal feed? Not really. Let's increase the number of workers that we have here. No real need to throw in a yellow coin boost. Not quite yet. Not quite yet, but it's definitely an option should we wish to deploy it. We do have enough grain coming through here. I don't think that we can put any more workers into this building and still extract all the grain out, although I can definitely try. Bump that up to 7. If that holds steady, if this holds steady, then we should be fine. Whatever. Anyway, animal feed, the proof is in the pudding. We need more animal feed. Also, I need to... There is a copy object, Control C, is that it? I feel like it didn't used to be copy object. Middle click. There we go. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I'm sure there was a duplicate function. Maybe that's not it. Hold on. I do want to... Pipette tool, maybe it's Q? It's Q. That's it. Pipette tool, duplicate tool, whatever. That is the tool that I was searching for. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to get was another animal farm, and this is probably at this rate a little bit of an inconvenient place to put it, to be brutally honest. Let's put it over here. So we got raw chicken. Eggs was kind of the vibe that I was going for. This might not end up working, but we'll at least give it a punt. We'll give it a punt for now. Okay, animal feed. There we go. We'll get some extra animal feed out of here. Wonderful. Animal feed out of there. And... Cool. Okay, so eggs are going to come out of here, and we don't get any fertilizer, which is fine. What else can we sell? We can sell raw chicken, raw beef. Here, that's fine. Let's get another one of those. And let's say raw chicken, I guess. Again, raw chicken is kind of a nice thing to deal with. We're going to have to nab ourselves a splitter. There she blows. Okay, a cloth conveyor is really kind of what we need at this point. That would be very, very helpful. Very, very helpful indeed. But yeah, this is looking pretty darn good. And we're definitely going to hit 120 happiness by just supplying raw chicken, apparently. Right, in other news, I strongly believe that we can get fish set up. Also carrots. Do we need carrots over here? Yeah, we can totally get carrots set up. Can carrots be farmed? Because I think they can. Yeah, they can totally be farmed. Snap that in there. We are going to supply carrots. I think they will grow back. Although if I put farm tiles down and plant carrots, then that's gonna be slightly better. And to be honest, there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't. There we go. And we can't afford anything else, but that's fine. The yield is not gonna be... Oh, in fact, it's immediately increased. Cool. All right. Well, that's great. Great news, in fact. It's wonderful. Let's nab this out there. Let's get ourselves a truck. Wagon. And we're going to take carrots from here all the way over to there. It's pretty much just that simple. And so that's going to be our carrot transport. We're going to pipette that. Carrots to here. Beautiful. Okay, there's going to be a little shuffle as we go past, but that's okay. All right, population level, house capacity +6. Heck yeah. Man, that is brilliant. Okay, let's get some more houses. There we go. That would be our 6th one. Okay, I think that's connected to the network. I do indeed believe so. Right, again, going to put a little bit of extra pressure on the whole network, but truthfully, I think that we can just about sustain that pressure. Carrots are obviously looking good. Let's get fish sorted, and fish need to specifically be dealt with via a boat, which is fine. Let's get a crate. Let's get a crate right there. Then we'll get fish from there to there. Does that work? Okay, load up with fish. Wonderful. Take them to the crates. Does it unload in the crate accordingly? It does. Beautiful. Okay. So, very, very simple setup. Also, we are out of wooden wheels, apparently. I must confess, I am very, very surprised that we are out of wooden wheels. Didn't really anticipate us needing more wooden wheels than this. Kind of just thought we'd be in a bit of a better position. Can I add a boost to the lumber mill? There we go. Add 10 coins per second. That's probably going to reduce the number of coins that we have. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Getting cloth conveyors as well seems like a pretty important thing to do. I mean, we already have cloth as an input in this workshop. Is there a chance where maybe we could configure it to... No, we should get ourselves a separate workshop. We should definitely get ourselves a separate workshop, and it should probably be over here somewhere, not in line with the houses, but close enough to the existing infrastructure that we can cope with it. Cloth conveyor can be made with either wood wheels or a wood conveyor belt. Okay, I mean, the more efficient way to do it is undoubtedly the wood wheels, but we kind of need wood wheels right now, don't we? Yeah. So instead, I'm going to use conveyors. That's fine. Let's get wood conveyors. There we go. And we'll nab ourselves another wagon when we can. Although it might be a little while before we actually can. Because we are out of resources. Man, getting cloth conveyors is so important. one more. There we go. Pause, and let's build wagon. Pick up, drop off. Beautiful. Nice. And we'll get another barn over here, which kind of defeats the point that I was trying to make about not using this space specifically for houses, but we can always move things around later. Okay, 500 coins to upgrade. Linked house level increases maximum number of houses. Maximum number of linked houses. Okay, I don't know what I did. I think you can now go up to 120. I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea what that upgrade does. Anyway, we're producing what we need to produce, and that's great. What did we need in order to make rails? Wooden rails require stone. Stone and planks. Okay. Right. Let's remove these resources here. I'm just gonna accept that that's, you know, suboptimal. Let's get planks. Let's nab this in here. Wooden rails, brilliant. And then we're gonna need to find a stone source somewhere. I was doing something with a kitchen over here, but that's kind of lost its way a little bit. That has lost its way. There are stones over yonder, but this is less than ideal. Okay, ditch those trees. And then, okay, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? Yeah, now we're talking. To be honest, this is kind of something that that a rail could solve. A railway could definitely solve. One of these chumps can't find a job. That's fine. Go and mine that other stone then instead. It'll end up working. It's fine. Most of it's automated anyway, so that doesn't matter. Right, we're getting the rails. That's great. Happiness, not quite there yet. Let's fix up the kitchen, shall we? Let's do the kitchen. We'll do the kitchen right about here. How are we doing with regards to carrot satisfaction? Not great. Not great. Or flour satisfaction. We're not doing great with flour satisfaction either. We need more grain, believe it or not. We need much more grain. And you know what I think we need to do? We need to do a second layer. We need to do a second layer of grain transport belts. Which sounds insane, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay. I say transport belt. What I actually mean is transport chute. Nice. Okay, don't know why it's not letting me drag. That's fine. Can't afford. Ah, oh yeah, we don't have the planks. Which is super weird to consider. How on earth do we not have the planks? We should definitely have the planks. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, we're going to hit tech level 4. Metallurgy, fishery, basic medicine, civics 2, and also a laboratory, which is very, very fun indeed. Let's maybe not focus our efforts and energy on looking at those bits and bobs. Let's instead see if we can fix up this setup. Cooked fish. Fish plus fuel, which we're going to get from coal, gives us cooked fish. Let's get that set up. Sure. Right, where's the door on this thing, by the way? It's over there. That's okay. That's fine. Great. And we unfortunately cannot, at this moment in time, afford a wagon. Which is deeply troubling. Not gonna lie, it is very, very deeply troubling. We just need more plank production, I think, don't we? It's not even more plank production. It's straight up just we need faster belts. Quick builds, pads, cloth conveyor belts. Yeah. Doesn't really look like it's much faster. Might make absolutely no difference. Do we really need a coin boost? I'm not totally convinced that we do need a coin boost. All right, whatever. That might make wheels faster. If it does, great. If it doesn't, it's fine. We'll deal with it. Right, people, we need literally, I think, one person. One person should be fine to do coal. I don't think that we're going to need that much coal. Might be wrong. Let's get 5. We might need another person here. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that'll do just grand. Cool. And this area almost certainly could do with being jeweled. Nice. That's looking mighty impressive. If I do indeed say so myself. Of course, all of these trucks are ripe to be replaced with belts, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Go, 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 go. Lots and lots of flour production. That's what we're all about. Flour production, animal feed production, the whole shebang. The farm is looking mighty strong at this moment in time. Happiness is booming. Look at that. We're about to hit the next level of happiness. That's great to see. Satisfaction of planks is low, stone bricks is low, and wooden wheels also low. Yikes. Well, it is good though. It is good for business, and that's kind of what matters. That is definitely an element that pleases me. We are out of planks though, which is again slightly worrying. We are maximally exploiting the forestry area here. We cannot mine any trees any faster. We got the boost already in place. The planks are backlogged. I think we're just gonna settle for this sort of order of things. Let's apply wooden rail as a filter to both of these slots here, so that we don't have any more items entering in after the fact. And so more resources are diverted to wheel production, which I consider quite important. We should also nab ourselves a splitter. Here, just to be on the safe side, just to ensure that wooden conveyor belts are going to continue to get built, because it is a pretty important component of... It's a pretty important component of what we do. Wood conveyor belts... Wooden wheel, wooden conveyor belt. Fine. Okay, that's grand. Cloth conveyor is definitely increasing in amount. I really need to space my stuff out. That's what I'm really coming to the conclusion of. I really need to stuff myself. Stuff myself. I need to spread my stuff out. Goodness gracious me, potato. Right, here's what we're also gonna do. There we go. fine. Can you see it? I think you can. There we go. That's right. It's time. It's time to get this entire process upgraded. Time to get this entire process upgraded. I'm pretty conscious of the fact that we could really do without... We could really do without having, like a super full belt here. Let's ditch that as well. Carrots. Carrots can also be transported via this big old belt here. Once the fish are sort of done with, I think we should be in a little bit of a better position. The other thing to consider is that we can totally just jewel this belt. There's absolutely no reason why we can't have another sort of perpendicular belt that sort of comes down in a similar way. The ending might be a little funky. There we go. And we'll get... Don't love that. Let me try to make a bridge here first. Right, clearly needs a little bit of workshopping. There we go. Right. How's that looking? That's not too bad. If that works, then that should be grand, right? There you go. Carrot. Off to the races. Pause the carrot delivery a second. Why is this taking such a goodness gracious long time? It should be a little bit faster. We should hit 200 really soon. Fish, we should have absolutely no issues in getting cooked fish across here. Yeah. Cooked fish we should be very good for. And once we get faster belts, boy oh boy, things are gonna be even better. Right, so carrots we should be fine for. How are we doing for items in the store? Also, we can now supply clothes. So cotton, cloth, shoes, cloaks, warm coats. All that stuff we can now get. Raw chicken. I mean, is there any way that we can increase raw chicken? To be honest, part of the way that we can increase our animal feed production is by adding coin boosters, maybe. I mean, that is definitely an option. Alternatively, we can upgrade. We can upgrade this. Yeah, that's not a half bad idea. Although we also need to appreciate that we're probably coming up against the upper limit of what one singular food mill can produce. And to be fair, we should probably think about maybe diverting. Maybe we should think about turning the flour recipe off. Could also make animal feed with carrots or potatoes. Let's turn off flour there. Deliver flour. Bada bim, bada boom, and then ditch that. Yeah, storage, flour, delete, because let's face it, we're not gonna need that stuff anymore. I would rather focus this food mill's production on chicken, both in egg form and also in meat form, and then also on the pasture as well, and getting milk, which I think is quite important. There we go. That's cool. Yeah, so I think there was a little bit of supply bottleneck here, but seemingly has been addressed now, which is great. Yep, happy with that. Happy with that. Let's increase the number of farmers here. Increase the number of farmers there. Just like that, I think our happiness is going to get to where it needs to go. The other thing that we do need to consider is that we're probably going to want an area to produce wheat and make bread and also flour, because there is a bread requirement which can be made in the kitchen. You can actually make it with 1 thing of flour, 1 potato, and 1 fire, which, to be honest, I think I actually kind of like the look of. Can we buy another area? 500 coins? Heck yeah, let's do that. Ooh, we got an earth temple. Interesting. That's going to come in handy. We got some tomatoes here. Got some potatoes. Okay. Good. I know we've got idle workers. Population limit. We're about to hit our population level. That's very cool. Cut grass. There we go. House capacity +8. Okay, brilliant. We only need to hit it once, I believe, and that'll get us across the line. Where on earth we're going to put these additional houses, I have no idea. What I do know is that our existing infrastructure is kind of creaking, so it might be an idea if we sort of set up a brand new town. You know, sort of somewhere on the edge. God, is there no way that I can just, like, delete grass from this game? It's just so ugly. I just don't like it. Should probably just do it row by row, right? But then again, I don't want to be doing this all day. Ain't nobody got time for that. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, this is going to be our bread production area, and we need to make sure that we produce a whole heck of a lot of it. So, first things first. Let's get... Where is it? Tools. Terrain flattened down. There we go. Spend a couple of red coins on this. Definitely worth it. Is there a way? There is a way that I can do this. I think that... Okay, hold on. Let me use the cut grass tool again. Can I increase the area? I totally can. Oh. I'm such a fool. It's literally just a page up. Oh, boy. There we go. Okay, all of the grass that is in sight. Summarily deleted from existence. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, well, we got there. We got there in the end. It's important. Right. Okay, terrain has been officially fixed. I know we're going to need an absolutely crazy, and I mean crazy, an absolutely crazy amount of... A crazy amount of grain. So what we're going to do is we're going to nab ourselves... Farm there. Farm there. Remove these resources here. I actually think... Does that count as connected water tiles 0 per second? This does count as a connected water tile though, right? Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Right. Farm tiles. We're out of fertilizer. Because of course we are. We've got very, very little fertilizer. Let's get this grain planted. I guess we can get all the grain planted. There's no real reason not to get that planted. Right. I've got a strategy here. I'm gonna try and maximize the growing area of the farm. So I'm basically gonna try and do all of my inputs and outputs to the farm buildings above the ground. So we need to get fertilizer in here, which is going to be a problem. We need to get water in here, which is also going to be a problem. And of course, we need to have the output. Right, that can be input. That can be input of water. Okay, good. Let's get some wells. Ah, fine. Can only be placed on Earth. Disappointing, but understandable. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Looking very, very nice, in fact. Okay. Get that. That's... So that is going to be water growth sorted. Fertilizer growth we'll worry about in just a second. I do still need to worry about the outputs here. And I am a bit concerned that I have maybe not left enough space for outputs. Yeah, kind of think that I need to get the outputs to go kind of like that. Maybe we need to rework. Maybe we need to rework this this approach a little. The most important thing needs to be the output of the crop. And so we need to get the output of the crop, and yep, planks. Okay, thankfully we just had enough planks there. Right. So we do still need to do inputs, we do still need to do outputs. I don't think that this is going to become too much of a challenge, but I guess we will see. Okay, that's good. Nice. Back one more. Okay. Water, here we come. Splitter, splitter. Also, that's a new logic thing. What is that? A merger. Ooh, interesting. Priority sorter. Very, very interesting indeed. Let's get this upgraded. Okay, the crops have grown. Can we harvest? Harvesting? Harvesting. There we go. And we're outputting successfully. Brilliant. Cool. So we obviously need, like, way more farm workers here. But that's okay. Let's get one... what's it called? It's not a lumber mill, is it? No, it's not a lumber. It's like a... flour mill? What the heck is it called? It's a food mill, that's it. A food mill. Let's get one of those in there. Probably get a second one there. Yoink that in like so. Flour and flour. Good stuff. Place some more farm tiles whilst I got a little bit of fertilizer on me. That's cool. And then we can get some flour. Okay. So, after the flour is sorted, we get ourselves another kitchen. Kitchen is a very simple process. Output flour, input flour, flour to make bread. The only other thing that we could possibly want to make here is a sandwich, which we can make. Alternatively, we could make bread with a flour potato recipe. I don't really think that it's... I mean, we still need heat anyway, so let's keep it simple with the two sort of inputs rather than the two outputs. That's iron ore over there. ditch this tomato. And then let's get a... Get one of those in there, like so. Right, we just need way more planks, don't we? We basically do. Okay. Bit of coal to keep everyone happy. And unfortunately, I think I might have to rearrange this ever so slightly. But that's fine. Cool. Close to having enough planks. We just need a few more planks. Oh, if only I could go into a plank deficit. Unfortunately, I cannot. There we go. Okay, we got bread. That's great news. It's great news. We got bread. That's grand. We need fish. Are we out of fish? Oh, heck. I don't think that we can plant fish back into the sea, can we? Oh, that's a problem. Ooh, that is a big old problem. I mean, we can get a fishery. What do we need? Nature research points, nature knowledge tomes. Oh boy. Okay, let's get civics, 4 house capacity, plus 1 town center. A lab? I guess we need a lab in order to unlock nature tokens. Sure. Metallurgy we can get, which is going to allow us to unlock the forge, the silo, the reinforced plank, a whole bunch of things which we can sell at the general store. Caravan is very, very nice. Let's get the caravan, given that I've got the points, might as well. I'm going to build a lab real quick, because this is a brand new building to me. Right, lab. Yeah, we can build it here. A nature knowledge tome requires 6 work units, as well as a book, as well as herbs. Okay. A nature knowledge tome level 2. That's very, very peculiar, in fact. I mean, we're still making books. That's good. I feel like we should have a mass book manufacturing area. In fact, that's definitely on the cards. Let's shift this around, shall we? Terrain flattened down. Let's go here, 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 here. Nice. Let's get these apple trees removed. Let's get this thing removed. This cotton here, by the way, is going to go, and instead it is going to be replaced with a farm. A farm which will supply, hopefully, cotton. Now, this is funky, isn't it? Yeah, cotton, but we need to plant the cotton trees. Can we plant them normally, or do we have to plant them on a farm tile? I think we can plant them on farm tiles. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Not enough coins. Oh my lordy, we're out of coins. That's kind of embarrassing because I need to form a route through the middle here. Right. Am I prepared just to let this sort of cotton grow at a natural rate? I don't really think that we need altogether that much cotton, but I could be prepared to be wrong. There we go. Okay, a little fast access. Anyway, this book manufacturing area needs to be moved as well. I'm gonna move this right next door here, or literally right next door, I suppose. Cloth output into here. Yep. Paper. I think I'm happy just to supply paper from this mill for now. It's a little high. That'll do. Okay. And that's the paper situation. Right, so after it's turned into paper, let's get it into a barn. Let's get it into a barn. And then we can worry about turning it into something in a moment. I tell you what, there's definitely something to be said for having a downward slope at the... There's definitely something to be said having a downward slope at the start of the ramp, or the start of the route, because it makes it really accelerate down. It's very impressive. Okay. And we are still moving a whole bunch of cloth over to the cloth workshop there. The cloth conveyor workshop. I'm fine with that. We just have to accept that. Are we getting water to these houses, by the way? I feel like we should be. Probably not really. Maybe get one or two more people devoted to doing water to the houses. Yeah, sure. I mean, that might just get us a little bit of extra happiness. Might just help. Right, so what did the lab need? The lab needed herbs. Ooh, okay. Well, that's something to consider. Okay, we'll worry about that in just a mo. Worry about that in just a mo. 75% of the way through the growth of the cotton. I don't really want to fertilize or deal with any of that nonsense. That is fine for now. Okay. I've got a silo. Now, a silo is actually going to be really, really handy for a couple of reasons. Oh, we need to get iron first. That's fine. Let's worry about that in just a second then. Let's nab this. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's go across. Let's go that in there. That in there. Brilliant. Cut grass. Oh, no. No. Cut grass. Tab up. Get rid of that little nonsense there. And we shall build a bit of a road. Not much of a road, but a bit of a road. Across to here. And I'm hoping maybe we can get a caravan. Ah, we need reinforced planks. In order to get reinforced planks, we need to get ourselves some iron industry, which unfortunately is a no-go. So instead, we're just going to have to settle for a couple of those. And that should be fine. Is that quicker? I feel like that might not be quicker than just like a belt. It doesn't really seem particularly useful. That's the only thing. Also, I cannot believe that I'm out of fish. That is unbelievable. Let's see if we can purchase a brand new... No? Okay. What if we get a... What if we get a fishery? Fish. Can I plant fish? What do we need? Required for a fishery. Oh yeah, we needed the nature thingy. Let's get 5 cotton. Let's upgrade this to cotton conveyors. Up 2. Ditch that. And one more. Okay, nice. Very, very, very good. So that should give us a lot of cloth, which is hopefully going to lead to rather a lot of books, I do indeed hope. Right, herbs. Where are we going to get our herbs from? There's herbs over here. We could have a little outcrop. Have a little outcrop over here, and we could transport the resources by boat, maybe? I don't know. We could transport the books over here by boat. It would probably make sense if we were to transport the... It would probably make more sense if we were to transport the herbs by boat, eh? Yeah. Okay, can we do that? So from here to here. Does that work? I think it does. Yoink that. Yoink that, yoink that, and we'll grab ourselves a grabber. Okay, so that's a little route that we've got going on. So that's going to give us the special books that we require, I believe. And then we're going to get a wagon. If we pause, we're going to grab ourselves a wagon. And we're going to take books to here. Okay, it's a little iffy looking at the moment, but it'll improve. It'll improve, mark my words. It will improve. Waiting for space for some drop-off. Why are you dropping stuff off there? Drop some stuff off over here. How about that? There we go. Put yourself to good use. Okay, this is a very, very grim existence. There we go. Ditch you and ditch you. Yeah, that's just quicker for everyone. We'll put 4 people onto that operation. And that should be plenty of herbs, right? I mean, come on. That's got to be enough herbs. We're making flipping nature books, for goodness sake. We're making flipping nature books. Right, that's going to allow us to unlock the fishery. I hope. Man, this is complex. This is intimately complex. This is it's a lot of stuff to consider. Okay, the good news is that we're making bread. And bread gets us more than anything a ridiculous amount of money. Raw chicken, cooked chicken. That's cool. Cheese, butter. Yeah, we do want to get all these things. It's very, very exciting. Okay, good. I actually think that I'm very reasonably happy with how everything is looking at this exact moment in time. Apart from the fact that the sort of fish situation kind of didn't really work out. Not gonna lie. Wasn't great. We're already on 10 nature points. Basic medicine we can get. Apothecary, medicine huts. Medicine huts new. A couple of other bits and bobs. More importantly, I want to get the fishery. That's what my jam is. That is really, really, really what my jam is. Yeah. That'd be cool. Also, we can get some more houses. And yet, I don't particularly want to do that. Okay. Also, given that we have quite a good cloth assembly area here, is it worth us maybe outputting cloth to a separate sort of storage area? I feel like it might be. just to allow us to get proper use from this operation. Then the workshop, I think, can also be used to make some clothes, right? Can we... No, we can't use the workshop to make clothes. In fact, it's the tailor. I know it's the tailor because the tailor is a brand new building. Right. What can we make? Shirts, cloaks, warm coats, and shoes. I mean, shirts are easy. It's going to get us 8 red coins. Let's get shirts. Let's get 3 tailors over here. Ditch all of these. Ditch all of these bits and bobs. Let's get 3 tailors over here. 1 for warm coats. 1 for cloaks. And then 1 for shirts. Have the output along here. Output along here. Into there. And into there. That's pretty good. We're going to need to nab a splitter, which I'll grab from there. Plonk that down in 2 separate locations. And we'll just output the product to the barn over here. Yeah. That ain't too bad if I do indeed say so myself. Pretty satisfied with that. The workshop is looking pretty good. The workshop is looking pretty darn good. There is also the possibility of using wool as an ingredient, but I don't really think that that's necessary. I think the bigger impediment, to be honest, is the fact that we just don't have enough cotton being processed, which is a bit of a bummer, but not the end of the world. We'll get there. Have we got the ability to unlock the fishery? We do. We absolutely do. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, goodness gracious me. Now, the fishery produces fish from nearby water tiles. I think that we can... I think this will give us what we need. Fish. Hallelujah. Okay, that's great news. Let's get lots of fishermen. Fisher people. Let's get another raft. Transport fish across there. Oh, the raft is miserable. Let's get a boat instead. Yep. Yoink that over there. Where the heck are you going? What is that route, dude? Wow, that's a unique one. I'm gonna have to get a second raft because of the insane journey. What is going on? The pathing of these boats. Oh, that's funky. Okay, well, anyway, that's gonna return us to fishy profitability, which, frankly, we love to see. This needs to get sped up as well, apparently. There we go. To be honest, we could probably do with an extra input area, but or an extra import belt. But that's fine. Cooked fish is coming back in a major way. We've got bread entering the production line as well, quite comfortably so. We could probably make a little bit of additional bread, and if we grab a few more wagons, in fact, it could actually be these 2 wagons. Ditch the contents and drop that off there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's double this road up, because I know we won't regret it. Perfect. Perfect. We're full speed ahead. We're full speed ahead 100% of the time. Let's go 5 farmers. Let's go 5 farmers. That should be enough, right? Okay, you know what? Just max out. Max out the number of people. I want to be making bread pretty continuously. I feel like that's the obvious takeaway from this situation. The more bread we're able to get out onto the belt, the more happiness we're able to spread, the more money we're able to make. It's pretty much that simple. Have we fixed the fish route? The fish route has been fixed. Happy, happy days. That is great, great, great news. That's wonderful. To be honest, now that we've got cloth belts, this is a major step up. This is good news. This is good news for us. Okay, so we've still got the metal rail to produce. We've still got the iron wheels to produce. We're at tech level 4, which is fine, and an Omni Temple. We're a wee bit far away from that. Happiness level, we got a lot of happiness, but we're actually not that far away from 330. And I tell you what, I have nowhere near hit my population limit. Well, I've hit my population limit, but I haven't hit my house limit, so that's fine. We can start selling clothes to people through the general store. I'm yet to figure out exactly how we're going to do that. Probably through the use of caravans. I've got to imagine through the use of caravans. And what we're going to be doing in the next episode for sure is utilizing this area and actually turning iron ore into iron bars. It is quite literally that simple. Anyway, folks, we're going to wrap this episode up. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. Thanks as ever to the fantastic supporters over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/Over the Potato. Thanks to Banana and Aurelio for being the $2 $25+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.